Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, all of my brown sugar babes. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please continue to like, comment, and turn on your notification bells. I truly will appreciate it. I just want to start out by thanking all of my subscribers for joining me. I promise there are going to be more frequency in videos. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm just trying to get everything organized because my idea for the show is to, of course, talk about relationships. And I know it's set for women, and it's only like that because I'm a woman. I could talk about things that we go through, but I do want let me tell you, I've been reading the comments. I love my men comments. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I do want to have different segments where there are men's on the show. I want to have different conversations with some of my girlfriends to come on the show, and we just have a conversation. You know, we're all in this thing called life. Everybody is experiencing relationships totally different, and you never know. We can hear different perspectives on things, learn from each other. You know what I mean? And look at things in a different point of view, especially when it's opposite sex on here. So, you know, when the men's come on, you know, we're like, you know, salt and pepper. I think men think totally different from the way a woman thinks. So it's good to kind of be diverse, to hear different opinions on a situation. And let's just talk, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be fun. I'm just trying to get everything, like I say, situated and get some people set up so we can have some real dialogue and long conversations, and then kind of get you guys chiming in. But you know, what are some of the relationship subjects you guys would like to talk about? Please comment that below. I would love to talk about every topic it is out there that YouTube would allow. Okay, so I want to definitely be able to bring more to the table. I know the last time I did like a little short a story was about when I was in high school and my best friend at the time was messing around with my baby daddy. Yeah. So if you haven't watched that, go back, find the video, and listen to what I was saying about how that went down. I didn't go to full details. I just went straight to the nitty gritty on how it happened, how I truly found out. But of course, if you want more to that particular story, I'll be glad to go ahead and give you more in-depth details. I did promise you guys a part two. I did have a second friend that I was in a longer relationship as far as a friendship with, and she was sneaking to talk to the other man that I was with. So yeah, definitely want to talk about that as well. I'm gonna give y'all a more longer dialogue when I get to that subject. That's coming soon, so stay tuned and watch all the different shorts. So I've been putting some shorts on here to kind of see what catches your eye. You know, so you know, just a little clip is all relationship related type of shorts. Take a look at all of them. Comment on those too, because if you want to bring those to life, those different short subjects that I'm putting on here, let me know, because we can make it a dialogue. We can bring in a group of people to start talking about this, or I can do a one-on-one sometimes and have you guys to chime in with your comments on the things that we discuss on a particular topic. So what is your favorite short that you've watched on my video so far? Let me know that. What other type of subjects you guys want to talk about? Is it just relationship you guys want to talk about? Do you want to talk about careers? We can. I've been in banking since 2011, so it's a whole bunch I know about banking, working in the retail branch and also working in the call center behind the scene. I did all of that. So if you guys want to know some tips about banking accounts, you know, CDs, loans, credit cards, whatever. Yeah, let's have a conversation about that too. I want to be diverse. I want to be able to talk about different things. You never know what's going to help the other person that might be watching. Also, I'm a mom, so my kids are both in their 20s. So we can talk about all the way from newborn or actually we can back it up and talk about being pregnant. Having a baby for the first time. I know with me, when I first had my kids, especially my first, you're blindsided. I may have babysitted other kids, but it was different when it was my own. It was my turn to go through pregnancy. I wanted to read every book it was. I wanted to really dive in to doing all the, you just extra when you're pregnant for the first time. That's the word I'm thinking it is. I think we're extra because you don't know and you just want to educate yourself as much as possible. It's exciting. You want to make, you're ready to see this bundle of joy and you're trying to prepare for him or her to come into the world. So it's exciting. So we could talk about that. We could talk about once you actually have the baby. There may be some new moms that need some tips on what do you do? This baby's keeping me up all night. Or they're not eating this, they're not drinking that kind of milk. I tried to breastfeed, they don't latch on. There's so much stuff that women can talk about as a whole. And then when they go to the toddler stage, like they call them the terrible twos, how can I, deal with my terrible twos? This one may not be taking a nap. This one might want to play and be active all day. Let's talk about that. And then, of course, it's exciting when your kids first go to kindergarten. Lord, I didn't want to leave the door. I didn't want to leave my child for the front of the door of her classroom. I remember that. And the teacher had to come to the door and be like, it's going to be okay. She's fine. I'm going to make sure she's okay. And I was just a nervous wreck that first day of school. But, the fun part was going shopping, getting a little book bag, getting a hair done, all that stuff. It was so exciting to me to do that. And then as the kids keep progressing, they get past 5th grade, they have middle school. Middle school, I think they're at that phase of life where they're confused. Their hormones are all over the place. Girls are now starting their periods in middle school. The boys are having wet dreams, you know what I'm saying? So their hormones are all raging. One day they want to be treated like a baby. Then they want to be like, no, I'm a big girl. So it's like they're all over the place in middle school trying to find themselves. And then, of course, we can talk about high school. Lord, they're in high school. They might want to be in different activities, whether it's football, basketball, track. The girls might want to do color guard, cheerleading, or be in different sororities, whatever. And you're just running. You're just going from one end to the next with all these activities. They end. So, let's have a conversation. And then, of course, once at the end of high school, I have to say, it's so expensive because you got proms. You have graduation, and they want everything under the sun. They do. They want, especially the girls. My son, not so much. He wasn't into having all of that. My daughter wanted everything it was before she graduated. The yearbooks, every little detailed thing that she did all 4 years. It's just girls are a little bit more, But hey, let's have a conversation of it. And then, of course, they go off to college. They're visiting college. You might have kids at that stage of life. You might want to get some tips about that. So we could definitely talk about that. We toured 2 colleges. So we can talk about that. And then the 20s. Dun, dun, dun. They're 20. They think they're grown. They still trying to figure it out, y'all, I promise. They think they're grown because the age says they're grown. But they still need you. You still are their mom. No matter what age they are, you are still the mom. They still going to need you. And I'm at the phase now where I want to feel needed, sometimes. Or I'm waiting for the grandbaby, So I'm at that phase of life. But yeah, let's talk about it. Again, I'm Erica, and I appreciate you guys. Again, make sure you please click the notification bells, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. All of my brown sugar babes out there, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.